Welcome back, babes. And if you're new here, my name is Birthday and thank you for clicking on my video. This is going to be the second part, the bikini portion of my three-piece. All right, so I am going to be using the Peaches and Cream yarn that I bought from Walmart, and it's 100% acrylic. It's a medium 4 weighted yarn. The recommended hook is 5 mm and it's in the color Sunshine. All right, I did cake it. That's why it looks like that. So I am going to be using a 4.5 mm instead of the recommended 5. And I have scissors, my yarn needle, and some measuring tape. Okay. So to start off, I am going to start off with a slip knot, and this is how I do my slip knots. All right. I am going to chain 26 stitches. All right. So I am going to do 26 stitches, and when I measure it, it's going to be about 7 inches long. All right. So 26 stitches is going to be about 7 inches long. All right. My waist measurement is 38, and I had just gotten one of my other bikini bottoms, and I just put it against each other. That's how I got the measurement. I probably should have did it a little um higher, not with the stitch, but more rows, but it came out perfect. All right. So I am just doing the extra 6 stitches here to give me my 26, and when I measure it, it is going to give me about 7 inches long once stretched out. All right. Okay, so the stitch on our hook is not going to count as a stitch. All right, so we're going to be working on the following stitch. That stitch doesn't count. We're going to work on the following one. So we're going to wrap our yarn around our hook. We're going to put it through that stitch, pull through, have 3 loops, and pull through all 3. And that's going to be our half double crochet. That's going to be the only stitch I'll be using for my bottom. All right. So we're going to pull through, have 3 loops, pull through again, yarn over, put it through our stitch, pull through, have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3. All right. So we did start with 26 stitches. That first stitch did not count, and we're going to be ending up with 25 stitches. All right. So do that until we get to the other end. So we are finished with our first row. Okay. So we're going to, well, we are going to be finished with our first row. This is going to be like the last stitch. We're going to start doing our decrease. All right. So we're going to chain 2. Instead of yarning over, we're not going to do that. We're just going to put our hook directly on that first stitch, pull through, go to that second stitch, and pull through again. That will give us 3 loops to do our half double crochet. All right. And then we're going to just continue doing our half double crochet as normal. We are only going to be decreasing at the very start of our row. All right. So that decrease, this is going to be our front panel of our bikini. So that's going to be covering our front. All right. So put it against your body just to see the size and how it's looking. All right. So we are at our second to final stitch for our row 2. All right. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, make sure you're not skipping or adding a stitch when it's not needed. Okay guys, because I know this yarn is a little bit tough, so just work slowly. We're going to chain 2. We're going to turn our work, and we're going to put our hook directly without yarning over in that first stitch, pull through, go to the second, pull through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through again. Okay, so that's how we are doing, well, that's how I'm doing my decrease. If you guys do your decrease is different, feel free to do that, but that's just how I did mine's. It doesn't really show like a hole, so that's how I do mine. So continue doing that, and then we're going to do that one more time. Okay, so we're going to chain up 2, turn our work, put our hook through that first stitch, pull through, put our hook through that second stitch, pull through, 2 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then on the following stitches, just continue doing your half double crochet as normal. Okay, so I am only decreasing at the very start of our row. All right, so continue doing that. You see, it's already starting to go inwards, and that is what we want. Okay, so it's going to be looking like a triangle, you could say, because both ends are going to be going inwards while you're working. Okay, so that's how we decrease half doubles. All right. If you guys do your decreasing differently, please comment on how you do it, how you like to decrease. Let me know your thoughts if you had tried this way, if you like this way, or if there's another way that you prefer to do, okay? Comment below. Let me know your thoughts, all right? Also, comment below on if you like this bikini, if you tried it for yourself, how did it work out for you? Just let me know. Let me know your thoughts. All right. So I did 19 rows and I worked until I got 6 stitches left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Well, it's not 20, it's 19. I kind of miscounted, but it's supposed to be 19. And I got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 stitches left. Now on this row, I am not going to do any decreases or increases yet, and I'm going to do this for 5 rows in total. All right, so this is going to be 1 half double, 2 half double, 3 half double, 4 half double, 5 and half double, 6. And we're going to chain 2. All right, so I did that for 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that was our starting. Okay, so now after our 5 rows of no increases or decreases, we are going to start doing the back part of our bikini. So we're going to chain 2 and we're going to start our increase. So to do our increase, we're going to put 2 half double crochet in that same first stitch. All right, so that was 1. Or chain 2 does not count as a stitch. Okay, so and that's 2. All right, and then we're going to do our half double until we get to that very last stitch, and then we're going to put 2 um half double crochet on that last stitch also. All right, so continue doing our half double, and then we're getting to our last stitch right here, and we're going to put 2 half doubles in that last stitch. Okay, so again, be careful, make sure you get both loops, and that's 1, wrap your yarn, and that's 2, and we're going to chain 2. Okay, so 1, 2, turn our work, and that very first stitch again, we're going to put 2 half double crochet in that very same stitch. Our chain 2 does not count as a stitch. Okay, and we're going to continue doing half double, normally no increases, no decreases, until we come to our very last stitch again, and then we're going to put 2 half double crochet in that last stitch again. Okay, so we're going to put 2 in at the beginning and 2 at the end. All right, so we are getting to our last stitch. We're going to do 1 half double and 2. All right, chain 2 and keep working until you have your desired length. Okay, I believe I did about 20 rows of increases for the back. Okay, you might need more depending on how curvy your body is or how thick you are. I'm not really that thick, so yes, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. All right, so I did 20 for the back, 5 for the middle, 19 for the front, and that's how it looks so far. All right, you could honestly keep it that way, but me, I just wanted my edges to be more clean. So I am going to chain 1, and I'm going to be doing half doubles on the sides, on all sides. So I'm going to be kind of like working in a corner. So I'm just going to be doing half doubles on every single space that I see on that side to have a much more cleaner, a much more finished look. You could, just snip your yarn and be done with it and do your chains to tie it around your waist, or you could do it like me and do half double all on the side for a much more cleaner, neater look. All right, so I did mine on every space that I see. It's kind of like me putting it on every chain 2 space, because once we did that chain 2, it does leave like a little hole on the side. So it's kind of like I'm working on that part and putting my half double crochet on that. You see, if you look closely, once I'm moving, opening it, you see the holes on the side. So it's kind of like closing it, but kind of giving it a little more pattern too. All right, so work your half double all around up till you get to that other end. All right, so we get right here. So we are getting to the corner space. Once I get to the corner space, I am going to just chain up 1. So I'm just going to do 1 half double here. I'm going to chain 1 just to give it more of a edge, and I am going to put a half double crochet. So this is the top part. Since the top part, when we did our stitches, it is a little difficult to see your stitch, but just try to put I guess we started off with 26 stitches. Just try to put like how many stitches you started off with at the top, so kind of see what holes you could see and just work from there. All right, so work all the way to get to the other end, chain up 1 and continue to the other side the same way you did it. And this is me finishing. So I finished that. I slip stitched the 2 ends closed, and I'm going to snip my yarn, and then I'm going to work on the chain. See how finished it looks, how neat and clean it looks. Yeah. So for my chain, I am going to do 200 chains. All right, and I'm going to do 2 of those for each side. So I'm going to do 200 chains, if that makes sense. So you're gonna do 1 200, and then you're gonna do another one of a 200, or whatever length that you want. For my waist, I found out 200 was the perfect length for me, and that's what I did. If you want the cords, that's what we're doing. Yeah, if you want that to be longer, you can. If you want it to be shorter, you absolutely can. It's to your preference, but I found out that doing 200 is the perfect length that I was kind of hoping for. Okay, this is me acting like I don't know how to do a slip knot. Just, yeah. And to do a chain is just the same way. Just wrap your yarn around and pull through like that. Yeah, this yarn, I don't know if I would use it. I might use it again because it's really nice, but it is kind of a little tough to work with at the start, because I don't know, it's a little um rough, you could say. Okay, so this is me just doing my chains. Do it until you have your length. My length is 200, and I am going to be snipping my yarn. I am cutting it off. All right, and for me to make sure like my chains is not going to come off, I am going to make a knot on both ends. So I am going to knot it, and I'm going to knot it like really, really close to that last chain and pulling it really hard just to make sure that it is secure. Like, it is secure without putting a knot, but for me, I feel like, I don't know, I feel it's more secure. See? So I did my knot. I'm making sure I pull it enough, and I am also going to do that for the other side. Okay, so just make two chains like the one that I just did right there. Is going to be for both sides, and then we're just going to attach it to our bikini, and we're kind of basically done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if you did try this, if you made one, if you made a bikini for yourself or for a friend, let me know in the comments. Let me know how it fits, if it fits perfectly, or if for you, if it's too much holes. For me, I did wear it to the pool in my backyard. I didn't really go out, but I'm not sure. um yeah, so that's it. So I pull it through that first, the front and the back, and I'm just going to tie it on the side. Okay, I'm just gonna make the yarn a little bit even like so, and then just tie it on my side, and that is the final look. Okay, so just do another chain like that for the other side, and you are done. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think.